Do you ever wonder what the top athletes are eating or supplementing with to be able to perform day in, day out at a high level and recover fast? Well, let's talk performance enhancing food and supplementation. So we'll cover 5 of the top foods that we want to build our diets around when it comes to performance and recovery, and 5 of the top proven supplements to be able to get the most out of our mental and physical energy, strengthen tissue repair, and overall just feel better. So remember, we want to eat based on whatever our goal is. Eating for health and longevity is going to look a little bit different than eating for performance and body composition. When it comes to performance, we have to make sure that our body has the right types of fuel as far as muscle glycogen, so that it has enough of those raw materials to perform, recover, and enough calories and energy to be able to utilize. It's a major stress on the body if it doesn't have enough energy, and you don't want to run out of gas in the middle of a performance. Now, when it comes to having the goals of performing pretty good and looking good, we can blend some of these things together and still build our diets around a lot of the same framework, which we'll talk about. So when it comes to good or optimal nutrition, we want to eat in a way that promotes healthy tissue repair, and that's going to reduce the likelihood of injuries and also help recover from our training and injuries. We want to be able to eat in a way that is going to provide our body with extra strength and power that it needs, and also that mental and physical energy that we talked about. And you compare that to a poor or average diet, there's a lot of inconsistency, lower nutrient dense foods, which are going to lead to a poor mineral and hydration balance, which is extremely important. And that's what we want to start with, is hydration. So our bodies are made up of primarily water, and a lot of people do not make an effort to drink enough water. You might be drinking liquids or fruit juices or sports drinks, which can sometimes lead to dehydrating the body even more. Or just eating a complete whole foods diet tends to provide your body with a lot of those micronutrients and minerals that your body needs to stay hydrated. But when it comes to hydration, the base rule, you want to think that you want to consume at least half of your body weight in ounces when it comes to water. More than ever, athletes are being proactive about their nutrition because we realize that there now is a business, or their body is a business. So your body truly is an investment, and I think that everybody should look at it that way in the first place. Now, some people have more disposable income and the resources to be having people plan their food or prepare their food for them. But when it comes to optimal eating, we want to have consistent eating patterns, whether you're eating 3 to 4 times per day. Adherence over the long term is going to be a lot more effective than having perfect nutrition for a week or 10 days at a time. So good nutrition is about removing the deficiencies that we have that could be putting extra stress on the body. That can be in the form of bad or excess inflammation. Now, a lot of refined sugars and carbohydrates can tend to be a stressor on the body. And we want to add in all those positive foods that are going to help provide your body with minerals, nutrients, and the raw materials to get the most out of just training and life in general. So 5 of the top foods that we can build our diets around. Eggs are one of the most perfect complete foods in the sense of you're getting nutrients that are going to be great for the brain, like choline and different B vitamins that are going to help with metabolism, overall energy function, healthy fats that are going to provide that cholesterol type of effect that can help benefit our testosterone in a positive way. Plus, those amino acids also are going to help with just general tissue repair and muscle recovery. Then let's talk things like broth and stock. It's something that I would incorporate in all my athletes' nutrition plans, and I do myself because these super nutrient dense foods that have been the base of different soups are super high in minerals that are easy to digest, and these amino acids are going to help support our tissue, our guts, and we're going to help improve that overall digestive experience, which is going to help us get more out of all the foods we're eating. Plus, our joints are going to feel a whole lot better. And then wild or fresh water fish, things like salmon, mackerel, sardines, are going to be high in omega-3s that are going to help with EPA, DHA for brain cognitive function, also lubrication for our joints. Root vegetables, and we'll also include potatoes in there. So our bodies need starches and glycogen when we're performing at a high level, and this whole food form of an easy digestible carbohydrate provides our body with all kinds of vitamins that are going to be good for our brain, help support our skin, tissue, and a good source of fiber to help keep an overall healthy environment. Next up, berries. Another good form of a carbohydrate, and includes just superpower types of nutrients that are going to help our brain function, protect our DNA and cellular health. And quality meats. Remember, you are what you eat. We can't always have the best quality of foods, but if you're trying to get the most out of your training, it's a good investment to get quality food. Some great honorable mentions: avocados, olive oil. Those healthy fats help us absorb more nutrients and provide our body with a number of positive benefits. Plus, they taste awesome and make all of our other foods taste awesome. When it comes to supplements, we'll start with an essential one, vitamin D. Even if you live in the sunshine, we're probably not getting enough vitamin D. And, we need the other supportive vitamins and nutrients to absorb more of it, whether it's fats or vitamin K. But vitamin D is responsible for playing a big role with our immune system, our testosterone, balancing out a lot of functions in the body. Next up, proven creatine. It's something that's been around for years. It can help your body and the ATP function. So think of it as just the charged up energy cells of our mitochondria, like little battery cells. It's going to help you get a bigger charge, push more. This is especially helpful in things where you're going at a high level of strength or output for anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. Next up, something natural that you can get from food: beets. Beet juice, beet root powder is something that you can use as a vasodilator. So it's going to expand your blood vessels. You're going to get more oxygen and blood flow. And this has been studied a lot more recently, and it's been shown to help the VO2 max. It's been shown to help overall endurance and recovery. So something easy to be able to supplement with, and you're going to get more blood flow, helps with vascularity. Beta-alanine is another supplement that you see in a lot of pre-workout or energy supplements, and helps your lactic threshold. So basically helps delay the time that your muscles fill up with lactic acid and can help you push a little bit further. And then we'll say final supplement, a form of a protein supplement. Now we want to try to get as much as we can from whole foods, but if you use a protein supplement as a functional ingredient, it can be a great tool to provide your body with those amino acids and hit your caloric needs. Plus, it can be used as a glorified sweetener or thickener if you're making shakes, or you can add it to things like oatmeal or yogurt. By no means is it a necessity, but it is a great thing to be able to use as a tool to eat more of the foods that you need. I tend to recommend a plant-based protein, as I think of it closer to a food that's easier to digest. Although whey proteins, if you digest them, whey protein's been used in studies to show that as little as 20 grams every 3 hours after training is a way to optimize protein synthesis and be able to recover at an optimal level. So those are some foods and supplements that have been proven to help overall recovery. But remember, how we eat can be just as important, making sure that consistency is a major factor. I hope all this was helpful. Let us know if you have any sort of questions. Thanks for watching.